Everyone, welcome to the channel. MacCam89 here. Hope you're having a great Tuesday night. And we are playing the PlayStation 4 game Generation Zero. I think this game also came out on Xbox as well. And definitely been a long time since I've even booted this game up. Probably since it released, if I had to guess. But saw some gameplay footage of it on a YouTube video and figured why not? We are playing the non-updated version because when I popped this game into my PS4 Pro, it wanted to do an update of 39 gigabits and I didn't have time for that. So we are playing the vanilla version, how it is on disc, and we'll see how it goes. I know that they've added a lot of new content and things like that. So I'll have to see what the big difference is with that update after this. But what you're going to be seeing is before that massive update. 39 gigabits, like I said, it was going to take about a half hour, which isn't too bad, but it was already 9:30, so wanted to get this game out. All right, I don't remember too much of it other than you are dealing with a robot apocalypse, I guess. And let's see what we got here. I didn't remember that there was customizations. All right, I think this game takes place in the 80s. That's kind of cool, military style there. Let's go with this outfit here. Yes. And we'll let the cutscenes play out too, because I don't remember this game at all. So, it takes place in Sweden. Enjoyed an economic boom from having come unscathed out of the war. When neutrality had come at the cost of integrity, as the poor readiness had forced the country to make deals with Hitler. Then, not ending up in the same situation again, Sweden's newfound riches were invested in the so-called total defense, the ability to protect the border while also shielding and maintaining civilian life. Over the coming years, Sweden massively increased military spending whilst organizing the civilian preparedness for what increasingly seemed like an inevitable invasion from the east. Every man, woman, and child was drilled to be ready for the war, knowing exactly what to do and where to go when the sirens sounded, and most importantly, to offer resistance at all times in all situations. Yes, it is the 1980s. All right, you and some classmates has been a few days out in the archipelago, cut off from the world. As you return, your boat is suddenly hit by explosive projectiles fired from ashore. You don't know what fired at you or why. Oh, text one out. All right, so I do kind of remember this. This place is not safe. Maybe you can find some help in the nearby house. I'm gonna close this light just so I can see my monitor a little better. All right, that way there is a less glare. This game is single player, but it does have a multiplayer component as well. There is a survival 1 to 4 player survival mode, and I've never played it, so I have no clue. Couldn't really comment on it or tell you what it is. But here we are. So I'm assuming that when you play online, obviously that'll be your other classmates, and you start off in the same position here, is what I am guessing. I don't know if I have a flashlight or anything. I don't think I have any items. You can crouch. Alright, loot weapons and collectibles. Alright, we do have some blood splatters here. Pick up flashlight. Where is the flashlight? There we go. Use R3 to turn it on and off. There we go. We can also toggle some switches here. That's cool. Game is very interactive, so a lot of stuff that you can interact with. Looks like we can probably... Alright, just turning on and off the lights there. Alright, we do have some blood here. Alright, we got some first aid kits, always good to have. Said there was a weapon as well. Alright, so here's one of the robots. So whoever was here managed to get one of them. Oh, we got a gun. There we go. No ammunition though. I don't know if the flashlight has a if batteries or anything. No point in aiming because I have no ammo anyways. We got binoculars. Got a couple of rooms over here, might as well explore. And I'm definitely going to retry this after the update too, because that's a massive update. 39 gigabits, so there's definitely something there that completely changes this game if I had to guess. So far it plays pretty good. I am playing on a PlayStation 4 Pro. So this is not a base PS4, although this was made for the base PS4, so I'm sure it plays fine on there. Got a lot of doors here, but not a lot of loot. Hold to take, so we can take the boombox. I don't know, maybe we can scrap it. Oh, got a bunch of stuff here. Fireworks, maybe use that as a distraction, maybe? A lot of first aid kits, so another boombox. Alright, I think we've explored everything that we can here. Something up there. Alright, so the game is kind of leading me here, so we see some bloody handprints here, so they must have jumped. Oh, that wasn't good. Kind of reminds me a little bit of DayZ. There's a kind of like a boathouse over there too that we can probably explore. It does want me to go to the police car as well. Doesn't want me to go back up there for. I think once you get to a certain point, there is like a day-night cycle as well. I don't know if you can drive the cars. All right, what do we got? Necklace gold. Maybe we'll take that. I don't know if we can take everything. I don't know if we can scrap it, sell it. I don't know. It doesn't appear that we could actually use the vehicles, at least not yet. All right, we got adrenaline shots. Not really sure what that does. Still don't have any ammo, so I don't really have a weapon. Looks like another building over there. So far, there is a lot to explore. Kind of that building over there, but I don't know if I want to go there yet without a weapon. Collectibles, so I'm obviously missing something here. I don't know if that's what it's telling me to do, though. What does it want me to do? Or it wants me to look at that, maybe? Binoculars? Alright, search the nearby area for ammunition. So it's got to be in that police car if I had to guess. Definitely don't want to jump off there again. I wonder if anybody even plays this game online still. Let's check out this house here before we move on. Can't tell. It might actually, yeah, it seems like it's actually getting a little lighter out. Hold to open. Let's see. Can we get in here? No. That'd be kind of cool. Got a backpack over there. Alright, we got flares. Joining me on a Tuesday night. Welcome. Hope you're having a good start to your week. And if you're not familiar with this game, this is called Generation Zero. Oh, we got another robot here. No signs of police, though. Got ammunition. I don't know what that other thing was. I probably should have checked that. What is this? Small fuel cell. All right, I got 9mm ammo, but apparently it's not the correct ammo because it's not showing that I have ammo. All right, we got ammo now. .32, so they're not very, probably not the best against robots, but better than nothing. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, shooting at me already. There we go. We got him. Now these guys are easy. Very small. I think some of the robots get quite big in this game. Coming back for more. Oh, another one right there. I hear a couple more. Yeah, I see them. I remember when I first got this game. I didn't know anything about it. Booted it up. Obviously, that opening is kind of, if you're not big into horror games, I guess gives you some anxiety. But I guess as soon as you figure out what the enemies are, they're not really. I wouldn't say they're scary. Yeah, they're just robots. I don't know if anything else happens later in the game. I haven't played enough of this game to know. You know, maybe with the massive update, maybe again the game could be wildly different than what it is right off the disc. We got a bunch of stuff here. I'm not sure if we can, like, it's showing. All right, so it looks like we have some kind of skill tree here. We can actually change our gear, actually. I thought I picked up some stuff. Okay. There we go. T-shirt. All right, we got emergency flares. We've got adrenaline shot. Sewer will revive an unconscious player. Cannot be equipped. All right, so probably good if you're playing multiplayer, if I had to guess. those robots said. They drop a lot of ammunition, which is good. I don't even know if you run into other humans in this game. See if we can customize any of the guess nothing for graphic settings. Explosive gas tanks. Man, this guy can hold a lot of stuff. All right, so all these letters that we're picking up, we can go into the start menu and we can actually read, gives us other missions that we can do. Search the church for anything interest left behind. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know if the clothing is just cosmetic, if it adds any bonuses. I didn't even realize I was at half health. I guess there must be some sort of crafting system that we need to do. Picking up radios and stuff. Gotta be. Three radios in that box. There is a lot of radio. Our whole inventory is full. So what can we do with all this stuff? Like how many radios do I need? I see. So you can use these things as a lure. Okay. All right. So I don't know that I really need to pick up that many. I'm probably gonna have to end up dropping them. I thought it would be something that maybe you could sell, maybe scrap them for parts so you can craft things, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Did I even pick up what was in there? Yep. Our inventory full, so we're definitely gonna drop those boxes because that is what a shotgun. I don't think we need all this stuff. All right, we got an ammo box here. There we go. We got a nice shotgun. Only got 6 of rounds though. I don't know why, but I thought you got a sniper rifle here. I will say, so far, game is really smooth. I mean, it's not the best graphics, but definitely good enough. And the frame rate seems really good. Stutters. All right, we can go out this way here. I just want to see what else we got. Log. All right, search the church for anything of interest left behind. Follow the road to look for a safe place. Break of dawn. But wasn't there other ones? Guess not. I don't think there's anything else to check. I think we can move on now. I don't know how to read those letters again, though. I thought it was here. World mission. Be cool if you could use these vehicles. Look like we found a floppy disk. Like I said, I never played this game online, but I can see this being some good fun. Oh, we found our first human. All right, we're gonna follow this road and see if we can find a safe place. All right, got a little site over here. Maybe a logging camp. What is that? Looks like a tank. Oh, we do have some enemies there. I saw a yellow light coming from that building. Let's check out this tank, though. A couple of them. Yeah, there's a couple of robots here. Nothing crazy, though. The other two should have heard that. It's pretty loud. I don't know where they went though. There's one. Oh, there are two more. Oh, it's coming up right up on me. Alright, where'd that other one go? Oh, I thought he was dead. Oh man, I should be dead. Yep, I'm dead. I have those adrenaline shots so I can come back. I have to see how many of those I have. I got a lot of them, 6 of them. Tons of ammo, at least in the beginning. I don't know if it's going to get scarce later on. See how long we play for, but... And there didn't seem to be any difficulty options, so I don't know. Again, maybe with the update, I do have to be cautious in what I say because this is the vanilla version. Just right off the disc without the update. Which the update was 39 gigabits, so I imagine that is quite a bit of changes to the gameplay. So I'll have to come back and... Oh. And kind of see what the update does. I'll have to do a new game. One all the way there too. Yeah, I guess this game is very relevant in today because, with AI being such a big thing nowadays, and you're seeing like these kind of robotic dogs kind of everywhere. It's a reminder that they can, at any point, they can turn on you, right? It seems that is the premise of this game. All these robots were created for self-defense of the nation, and then something has happened where they've turned on their creators. So, again, I don't know the lore of this game, so I don't know everything. Nothing in these trucks. They're always hauling nothing. All right, let's get back on this road here. There's a car up there. Let's go check out that car. Got a good amount of people on the stream tonight. Make sure you say hello. Let me know where what platform you're using to watch this stream on. What do we get? A pair of gloves? Alright, let's follow the road here. We got plenty of supplies, so we should be good for a while. There's something down there. It's like a red building. Yep. We're gonna head over to that red building there. See what we find. A little abandoned place here. I don't think it's... we're here, we might as well just check it out just in case. It seemed like it was abandoned, yeah, long before the robots probably took over, so there's not going to be anything useful here. Some bricks that are floating. Look at that. Floating bricks. Kind of reminds me of a mixture of games here. Stalker 2, DayZ, kind of the vibes that I get from it. DayZ obviously a lot more hardcore. You know, you have your your thirst, your hunger. I think even if you get wet and cold. This game doesn't seem to have that, which probably would have been pretty cool additions. And then so far we haven't run into any humans that are alive. But otherwise the game seems to play like pretty well. Alright, we got a couple of houses here we can check out. Seems to be a farm. Alright, we do have an enemy there. Dead. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. That was not a good strategy. Oh my goodness, just like knocked me out. This game you can get dirt cheap as well. Whether you want to buy it used, probably a couple bucks. I think it's part of PlayStation Plus and all that as well. See, what do I need here? I don't need radios. All right, let's see what happened here. We got some more adrenaline shots. You're gonna need that. Oh, we got some weapons here. We got a lot of weapons. Dilapidated. Hunting rifle. We'll take that. Maybe this gun is better. I don't know. Hunting rifle probably would have been a lot better to get those robot dogs. Investigate the church. We already did that. The game wants me to go back to the church, I guess. Maybe I didn't complete something over there. This is supposed to be the safe place, I believe. Oh, I took a radio. I didn't want to do that. There is another house here that we can check out. I think we may have to backtrack a little bit though. I don't know if the mission is glitched, if I didn't find something that I was supposed to find to kind of progress the story. This guy's got a roll of toilet paper right beside his bed. Something just popped up. What is that? Oh, okay. All right. It's translating. Don't throw in the towel. Let's see. Be nice if we could take one of these cars. All right, I am going to backtrack. We're going to head back to the church, I guess. Figure out what is going on with this mission here. All right, yeah, I guess we'll backtrack a little bit. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not moving forward. Wish I knew a little bit more about the game or something to talk about, but it's not a game that I have much experience of. I remember I bought it way back when it first came out, and I basically played up until like this point, and just never ended up playing it again. It's just been sitting in my backlog for years now. Couldn't even tell you when this game came out, but I had to be pretty early on in the PS4 lifespan, if I remember correctly. I think it did get an expansion pack as well, or a downloadable DLC. But definitely a cool game to revisit. This might be something. Again, I'm definitely going to download the update and retry. It's just I didn't have time to, and I didn't realize. Like I figured, yeah, there would be an update, but it wouldn't. I didn't realize it was going to be 39 gigabits, you know, and I wanted to hop onto the stream. So there's definitely some significant changes, whether it be, you know, graphics or gameplay wise or story elements, you know, because you can see that it's very, at least in the beginning, other than these robot dogs, you know, there's nothing else interesting that's really happening. And that may be the whole point of the story, you know, for the game. All right. So there is something I missed here, I guess. There's something on the roof, maybe? I don't know. All right. I did miss something. What did I miss? Here it is. We've gone to Stenhaga Farm to meet up with Andersons. Go there, Johnny. All right, so this is what I missed. And obviously pretty easy to miss. I'm not really sure what this means. So we're gonna head back to that farm now, and that should give us, progress the story a little bit. I guess that's like one of the cool things about like the Bethesda games is, you have open world games like this, but when you play a game like Fallout 4, 76, even some of the older Fallouts, there's a lot to do in between. A lot of action, a lot of side quests. I don't know if we're gonna get that in this type of game here. Like in all the time that we've been traveling, I feel like a game like Fallout 4, I'd be getting pulled in every direction as far as side quests go, or just random cool things to check out. I don't know if those are some bright lights there. Oh yeah, something's happening out there. I don't know if that's a weather effect or some explosions going on. All right, we're on the farm. We are tracking it. I don't think the enemies are going to respawn, so we can kind of run there. I think we ended up clearing it out a little bit sooner than what the game wanted us to. Oh yeah, we got some weather effects going on. It's raining now. It's pretty cool. All right, yeah, we completed the mission because we already went through here. Find your way to Saltham Village. Locate and reach Saltham. I don't know if that's going to appear on our map. Let's see. All right, Saltham. There we go. We do have a little bit of village. How big is this map? So we have all this area too. So seems like a pretty decent size. Not crazy, but a decent size here. Again, there is a multiplayer component. I don't know if it's the same exact mission. I don't know. All right, so this must have been that. We have that logging place. Something here. So, I mean, it wants us to go here, but if we wanted to, I guess we could climb up here and see what this is. Kind of looks like a ruins, like old ruins. Old castle or something. All right, let's head over to the village there and check that out and see what's going on. Now, I'm sure eventually we're gonna probably run into enemies that are a lot bigger, probably much more deadlier as well. I mean, this would have been great if I could just take the vehicle. heard him, but I didn't know where he was. Oh, it's a hunting rifle, but it's only a 32. So I'm like, I think it would be doing more damage, but I guess not. Smack me in the face, man. Come on, get up, buddy. They definitely do a lot of damage if they get a hold of you, that's for sure. And I think I'm all out of health packs. Let me see. No, I got some here. Just joining the stream, welcome. Hope you're having a great night, great Tuesday night, and a good week. We are playing Generation Zero, definitely a forgotten shooter. Yeah, wouldn't really describe this as a survival game. It's not really, doesn't really have much survival mechanics other than not getting hit by the enemies. All right, the relay beacon. I don't know what that. All right, got this big house here. Another farm, maybe. I don't think we're near the village yet. Yeah, we're not there yet. So what is this? Relay beacon broadcast. Let's check out these buildings first. We're gonna at least make it to the village and then or call it a night. Oh, I heard something. Oh, he's right there. How did he not see me? I knew I heard him, but it sounded like it was behind me, like the opposite way. Dude was right there. Shotgun scope. Rifle scope. I'm assuming at some point I can find a backpack that's gonna increase my inventory. Because there is some slots, or it might be part of the skill upgrade. There is a skill tree. I haven't really looked at it yet. What's that? Can? Shooting practice. Look for a rifle somewhere at Mortna's. That's weird that a can would just trigger a mission like that. Alright, there is a red house out back here. Let's check that out. Then we're gonna head over to that relay beacon. Oh, he's taking a lot of shots. Come on. No way, dude. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at the swinging with the wind. Is that a better rifle? Inventory full. I mean, I already got it. It's the same thing. I don't know if I have to assign the ammo. Oh, interesting. It's kind of a weird way to do your ammo, I guess. All right, let's head up to that relay beacon. Should be nearby. Then we're gonna head to that town and probably call it a night. I see one enemy, and then there's that beacon thing. I'm not sure what that does. So we're gonna find out. Oh, there's two of them. It's taking a lot of shots. Oh, and the menu does not pause. Okay. I'm not sure what this does. I don't know if we're supposed to blow it up. Relay beacon 01 loot 0. So again, I don't know. Alright, I guess that's what it was. I do kind of want to figure out this ammo thing. I don't think we need both of them because I don't think the weapons. I don't think they break. Could be wrong, but I don't think they do. Yeah, I shot it. I shot it with my pistol, but it didn't do anything. So I guess it needed the shotgun. Oh, look at this. We got some old World War II bunkers. Yeah, well, we found another dead body. It's going in the mud there. Oh, we can't go in there, though. right, so that is the town that we need to go to. So let's head there now. And Nazim, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great night. Maybe just picked up a scope. Not sure that I guess we can attach it. Maybe it'll yeah, won't take up space there. There we go. We got a new trophy. I'll take that. Once I get this game updated, I'm gonna have to see if there's anybody that actually plays this game still. See if I can get a game going. Maybe it gets a little bit more interesting later in the game. Kind of very, very slow in the beginning. Locating exploded bomb shelter. I guess it's probably not going to be at the start of the town. It's probably going to be... Oh, am I wrong? Maybe. It's telling me to go here. Look at that. All right, we got turn the shelter power back on. We've got some more dead bodies here. Alright, that probably would have been a lot scarier in a game like Dead Island. Even though other than being dark, there's nothing down here. I guess we gotta find out where everybody went. Locate the houses of those responsible for civil defense. What do they got? A Sonics TV with the that's supposed to be like the Trinitron colors there. It's supposed to be like a Sony Trinitron. all the guns. Nice beds here. All right, and I was kind of hoping to find a little bit more stuff there. That's it, just one dead body here. Definitely a a cool idea for a game. Definitely looks decent. Again, being on the PS4. I think they made this game for PC as well.
Yes, sir. This is Anita. Where are you? The NPA has been going for minutes. I'm trying to get hold of Panther to see if the army has been in contact. But I have the evacuation plan at my house, so get here as soon as you hear this.
We gotta find whoever made that call, their house. They have the plans. Enter the combat. Oh my goodness, where am I getting hit from? Oh man, I just got jacked up. Get up, dude. You don't have time to taking a nap. Oh my goodness. Found me real quick. Two of them. I don't know if they'll follow you into the houses. Find out. I didn't mean to do that. Thought I saw her go by. I can hear it. I'm getting hit from behind too. Oh, he's right in the doorway. Wasn't expecting that. Man, why does it seem like the pistol does better damage? Why is the pistol doing more damage than a shotgun? Alright, we got the plans. Mission completed. Go to the evacuation site at Salt Valley IP. See how far away that is. Seems like there's a field over there we can go to. I got no more medkits. I got plenty of revives though, so it's really not really a big deal. And there's no back door either. I think there's another one though. Oh, you're right behind me. There's another one. One, two, three. Oh, what is that? Drones? Oh man, it brings them all down to that. What just happened? I don't know what just happened. I know I died, but I don't know what happened. Select spawn point. Spawn here. Okay, so I died. Even though I have the adrenaline, I don't know. I was able to revive myself last time with it. Oh, I guess not. All right, well, we're about an hour and a half into the stream here. I at least wanted to make it into the city. I don't know if I'm going to play this again for the next stream. I've kind of been on a roll of just playing random games every Tuesday, and Friday. So we'll see. I kind of did want to revisit this game. It's been a really, really long time. Like I said, the last time was, gosh, when the game first came out. So, and this is the vanilla version, so it is exactly how I remember it. But I'm going to go ahead and download that update and at least check out the game again for myself, see what the difference is. But I think this is a good time to end the stream. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on a Tuesday night. I hope to see you again on Friday. And as always, everybody, happy gaming and God bless everybody. Have a good night.